In a bid to improve the welfare of the people of Ikelengi district, government has embarked on an ambitious program to raise the profile of the border town. Several contractors have been engaged on over 9 government projects. But what is obtaining here is a sad story. Most of the projects are behind schedule. Contract periods have expired, and this is all the contractors have to show: excavations, footing, and slabs. Works and Supply Deputy Minister Dr. Mtabamwali is saddened by the state of affairs in Ikelengi district.
What has been the problem? You can't cite trends. What has been the problem?
I think we had the challenge of changing sites when we were given. When we came on site, I think we did notice the anthills. So after clearing, we noticed the anthills. There were about 4 of them. So we had to request for the province to come and give us a go-ahead.
What is the problem here?
Sir, right now we've got...
what is the problem here, sir?
The problem we have is we are waiting for materials.
Were you given the advance payment?
We were given 10% because that was 10%.
No.
We got 10%.
In which month?
That was in January.
This year? Where's that money gone?
Basically, sir, we use the monies to mobilize and to buy part of the materials.
There is nothing happening on all these sites. Nothing happening. Isn't it embarrassing to us? As a department and as a ministry, it's embarrassing. Why have we delayed? The contract periods have elapsed. Now, why should they even be on site? Let's proceed to terminate all the contracts in Ikelengi next week. Let's do that.
Ikelengi usually receives above normal rainfall every year, and it is clear that most of these projects will not progress soon. This is against government's plan to complete these works by June 2016. Victor Mwila for Zanis News in Ikelengi, Northwestern Province.
Caterpillars are one of the favorite local delicacies among Zambian families. For some people, caterpillars are a source of income and they travel long distances in search of them. However, caterpillar collection season comes with a critical challenge in some places, especially in rural areas. In Mungwi district, for instance, school-going children usually abandon classes in preference for caterpillar collection.
And there are again 4 grade 6 boys and girls. A total of 8 pupils today. Now, this problem has come about because of caterpillar collection, and we have appealed to our parents, but still there is resistance.
And a concerned parent who is also a caterpillar trader is appealing to authorities to address the matter.
Mwana unsafiri okuya ku skulu notukula msenda kufishimu ngalimbi wafale lero wamsambisha vyokole fishimu akashala ikalashani firo kula ku skulu mwana.
Mungwi District Commissioner Kaniki Walia, who took time to visit some schools in the area, is saddened by the state of affairs and wants to put an end to the problem.
We would love to go for a meeting with the parents. With those parents, you are going to design a form where the people are going to sign.
Yes.
Pledges.
Yes.
That Damayenzi is a contact.
Yes. Of each source. Yes.
Our parents manifest who they got. Every now and then, it's right back to school. I think they move to Arana.
There is need for all stakeholders to join hands in addressing this situation. Nkweto Mumba reporting for Zanis News in Mungwi District.
Every young girl aims high in life, and this makes them strive hard, hoping that one day they could also become decision makers in the nation. However, their future plans are usually shattered along the way because some parents perceive a girl child as a potential to bring them fast money by marrying them off at the tender age. This is why many stakeholders have joined hands in the fight against early marriages, and Chief Munkonge in Kasama district is among many vigilant traditional leaders condemning the practice.
Ukufunya abana pa masukuru ukuya mukubofya ni challenge ikalambe ole tulefesinga mukataka akanchende omutuketi echo bupina bwete shani bule ilako pamodo muno mwa Munkonge mwa bafe doctor mumo ni doctor Munkonge waba ukufuma muno professor Munkonge waba mu kichapo out of akarundu nakasenga tema ba doctor umu tulefana ba teacher na bore fumuta tiba teacher bafumine kwesa bafumine kwa Munkonge.
And Chieftainess Chungu of Luingu district has not remained behind in condemning the vice in her chiefdom.
Tangani pakukobekerwa nze bafenati bwekeshe ni mwensalam mu bwekeshe ni salam mu dalumwe nokufuma uli omwana kuli kire chupo nokumwisha kwesa kumwisha kusuku iri abafyashinga bafirwa I mean abafyashinga bafirwa konkecho kula banomba nshira iyo nsanga yakutira limbi naisha kubapanika kofiria.
Some parents are equally not for the idea of the trend to continue happening in the community.
Ati muleke abana bakwate ko bukankala bwakwiteka pantu mufiupo tuleti tikishafya abana umwana nga asambirira akabafuri akaiteka omwine nangu topirwe akaiteka muleleka fya abana omwine asambirira aisalira ifya kuchita omwine kundanshi.
The practice of early marriages is a serious violation of basic human rights, and it is therefore imperative for stakeholders to continue mounting vigorous sensitization campaigns in order to reduce the practice in the country. Reporting, I'm Agrippa Silumbwe in Northern Province.
Some reports like those published by Blacksmith and Green Cross Switzerland have indicated that Kabwe is among the most lead-contaminated towns in the world. The contamination was caused by effluent from the closed Kabwe mine. Pure Earth Company from New York in the United States of America has embarked on a project to help reduce lead contamination in Kabwe's Choa area. Gordon Binghorst is the project manager.
Contamination around Kabwe is very high. It is all lead contamination from the former mine. It is in the soil. It is in the soil at the mine, in the mine tailing piles. It is also in the canal behind me. The approximate cost for the projects thus far is approximately $75,000 US, covering approximately 76 homes in Choa.
This partnership has cheered Kabwe District Commissioner Patrick Tishala and the area councillor Cornelius Katiti.
As government, we are happy that after a very long time of fighting to see people come on board and help mitigate this problem, we see this company coming on board, and of course seeing the community here, showing that cooperation, we as government are very happy.
The people that I met first with in June, this is what the result is. Hope we hope to stay in a peaceful environment, because when we have a very healthy people, then we have a very healthy nation.
And one of the residents has welcomed the project in the area. It is expected that this project, which has also created over 20 jobs, will help reduce lead contamination and ensure a healthy citizenry. Reporting for Zanis in Kabwe, Central Province, I'm Kelvin Tembo.
This is what has remained of Munwade Secondary School in Nsama District after heavy rains clipped off the roof of a 1x2 classroom block 4 years ago. The situation has left pupils with no option but to have lessons under the tree. This has brought panic among parents and school management, who are now appealing for quick intervention by the higher authorities.
Sambirire yabana tulechuchutika sana pakalamba twalisasa ngokutira maklasi ya research papa sharafi ya mabroko yabiri.
So the coming of the rain season, that is my worry. Right up now they are under the trees. Now with the rain season, it means that those pupils, I don't know what will happen. So I want at least that thing to be worked as soon as possible, so that we provide quality education to the pupils. Because as things are, it means that the place is not conducive and sustainable for teaching and learning.
And Nsama District Commissioner Panji Chilingala, who visited the school, was equally not happy about the development.
Stand right teacher about the problem that you're facing. Because with the coming in of grade 10, this was just been upgraded to secondary school. So the coming in of grade 10, it means there is not enough space for pupils. But you saying that the runoff has been there for the past 4 years, it is a genuine call. Just do a quick one, make sure you write your letter, forward it to my office as early as possible. I would also like to advise you to call your counterpart because they have the same problem. Okay. So let him also write a letter. I'm going to also write a recovery letter and the same to disaster management unit.
There is therefore need for government to quickly help roof the blown-off 1x2 classroom block at Munwade Secondary School if pupils are to continue learning in a safer and conducive environment. Christine Mselu for Zanis in Nsama. These are members of a home-based care group called Chibusa in Mungwi district who are engaged in groundnut processing. Chibusa Enterprise is a beneficiary of a loan from the Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission CEEC through its Value Chain Industrial Cluster Program. After obtaining a loan from CEEC, the group, which was initially involved in production of high nutrition porridge, has now diversified into peanut butter production. At the moment, the peanut butter making machine which Chibusa has is only able to produce 50 by 500 gram bottles per day.
Ukwafako na abantu bambi mu society ubuya ntashikuti wakule chine chini kana panya satwete uteko bwa Zambia kwa bati uteko bwesu bule tuafwe chine chine apakalambe cha kwati bule tufunto kufuma pa ground kuti twale po tatwale chitike kuti twaba.
And the CEEC is pleased with the success recorded by Chibusa Home-Based Care Group despite facing some challenges.
We are seeing active women that we have never seen before. That these women, they are coming all together. They are unable to speak the English, which most people will say that if you speak better English, you become a better entrepreneur. They are using their local languages to communicate and produce a product.
Mungwi District Commissioner Kaniki Walia has encouraged local groundnut farmers to make use of the available market.
I can just encourage our farmers, the farmers of soybeans, farmers of groundnuts, they must just grow these products in big quantities so that at least they will be able to supply to Chibusa so that Chibusa does not run out of these products, because I can see the machine that they want to bring in will be a very, very big machine.
It is imperative to support initiatives by groups such as Chibusa Home-Based Care, which is also looking ahead and plans to shift to a new structure. Nkweto Mumba reporting for Zanis in Mungwi District.